All right, start it. I'm ready.
And we are live. So, welcome to the Mindbreakers podcast, where we break your mind and your kneecaps. Last week we didn't get to record. Thankfully, this time it wasn't me, it was this dude.
It
And
was me this time. Yeah.
uh, yeah, no, why was that? You never explained that. You just said I'm taking a rain check, and I was just like, I bet. So,
No, I said my girlfriend.
oh,
We
okay,
wanted to hang out. Yeah, because I was playing all the games with all the friends and not giving, you know, her all of my sweet, sweet, beautiful, amazing, fantastical attention. So I took time out of my busy schedule, a 4-day work week of playing with friends and having a good time, to having 3 good days with my girlfriend. Boom. There you go.
damn,
I told you
cheers.
this. Cheers. Smoking on Pineapple Express, by the way. We'll get into that later.
Smoking on some
But first,
s'mores.
what about our names? Don't people want to know who we are, dude?
Okay, this is
I'm
episode
Stucco.
20 something. If you are starting a podcast in this like this late, you are choosing this late, you should fucking know who we are at this point. If you're watching this podcast, this should not be the first episode that you are watching. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And another thing you should do is watch all the way from the beginning to our old podcast and then follow the breadcrumbs.
Now, for the people that are watching on the stream, since I keep forgetting to make an actual fucking Twitch for the podcast, um,
Mm-hmm.
he's Scucko, and you know my name. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, now
Kyo
that's fixed.
Kyosa. Yeah. All right, now let's talk about our lives. I had a crazy dream last night. Where let me try to remember it. I had it remembered all day, but now I'm not so sure what it was. Oh wait, okay, yeah. I was hanging out. I fell asleep, I think, because when I woke up, like the first thing I really do is, stretch, drink some water, and then I get on my phone and watch some YouTube with my headphones. But I fell asleep, and so the YouTube video was playing in my fucking dream. So I was just hanging out with this YouTuber that I was watching, and then all of a sudden, I woke up in the dream. But usually, when you get up, you like walk weird. Like I can immediately tell, like, okay, something's off. I'm still dreaming. And then I saw a like puppet figure laying on the floor, and my first instinct was, "Ah, hell no, this is a demon." So I ran over to it and started beating the shit out of it, just punching the crap out of it, being like, yeah, you're not getting me, demon, And then I ended up fighting it and beating it all the way outside to the front yard of my house, and we were fighting on the sidewalk by the street. And my grandpa, who is dead, by the way, pulls up and gets out of the car and doesn't notice me as I'm still beating up this fucking puppet thing, and then I wake up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is the weirdest nightmare, non-nightmare that I've ever heard.
Dude, the second I realize I'm dreaming, I fight tooth and nail for control. Like I'm like running through this like world that my fucking brain made, and then just randomly I find an exit and I wake up. It's weird, man. I think I'm on a different frequency. And you don't dream, do you?
No, I
Well,
don't.
I mean like when
I
you
mean, I
sleep.
do, but I don't ever remember them.
Are they not memorable?
No, I think it's something else going on because there's a lot of people that have the same problem. I know that I dream because I'll still wake up with cold sweats or shit and I'm not
Hmm.
sick. And then every partner that I've been with will be sitting there asking me, like, what were you dreaming about last night? Like, I had some horrible nightmare. And I'm like, I have no
Ah,
idea. I
so your
literally just
brain's like
blinked and it was
blocking it.
morning. I'm like,
Yeah, maybe your brain is like blocking it out or something, keeping you from dreaming. That's so sad, dude. I love sleeping and having dreams.
well, I'm pretty sure I
I,
just don't save my dreams as memories.
oh, now see, I do. I should probably write this down, but I mean, it's in this podcast, so I could just listen back and be like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that dream I had."
Speaking of which fucking episode is this, and why does my phone screen keep turning off?
20? 20, right?
I don't know.
On 20?
I'm checking the
I'll ch-
I'm checking the
okay, check
studio
real
real
quick.
quick.
Yeah, check real quick, and then we'll start going down the topic list, unless, or should we just instantly start talking about, like, it was the 4th of July yesterday, it was America's birthday, or should we just go down the list?
Um, how was your 4th of July, Mr. No
It was
Fireworks?
it was good. It was good. I mean, I thought they weren't gonna shoot them off, but I mean they did, but it was cool. I mean, I went outside, I watched them, I filmed it. Other than that, it was a pretty normal day. I was just in my room and I started hearing, and I was like, "Oh shit, fireworks!"
Dude, I was
Ran
warned.
outside. You were warned?
Because, I have, it's not horrible, but I have PTSD. And I was warned, it's gonna sound like you're in the middle of a fucking war zone. And I was
Really? Were they
going like,
cracking off
it's
a
just
bunch?
fireworks, right?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm used to like, there's fireworks in one spot. Maybe somebody lights one off here and there, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Usually it's in the middle of town.
no, I fucking
Here it
wigged
was.
out yesterday. Like thinking back on
We
it,
really,
it was funny
you
as
were like a
fuck.
dog, a scared dog.
Uh,
You can explain it?
no, it was funny as fuck because I started hearing all the fucking fireworks. And at first, I was like, yeah, no, it's just the fireworks because I heard them from one direction and I stepped outside and I took pictures.
Yeah.
Well, tried to take pictures. I think I got one. Uh,
One?
well, it's because it was behind the buildings and behind the trees, so it was like rare that one actually went
Oh.
above them. So I was
Oh.
trying to take a
Oh yeah, you have
picture
like
of one, like,
evergreens, don't you? You have
yeah,
tall
I was trying to
evergreens?
take a picture of
Oh.
one, like, at the height of the explosion, while it was above the trees, and I missed, like, every single good one. I barely got the last one. But then everybody else started launching off their fireworks. So there was literally like countless booms around me nonstop, you know?
Holy shit.
Like it literally
Uh,
sounded like not like there was bombs going off. It sounded like there was a gunfight going on outside. Like
It was a gang war, dude. There's team fentanyl, team not fentanyl.
but every time I looked
Uh,
outside, the sky was just lit up in every direction. Yeah.
that's cool, man. And that scared the deuce out of you?
Yeah. I was fine for like 10 minutes and then the sounds fucking got to me. Like that's legitimately why I don't keep a gun in my house.
Damn. Really? You're scared of the sound?
Well, I still have projectiles, but if something like that happens and I wig out, I don't want to shoot somebody, you know?
Right, yeah. You just go insane and just start shooting. It's like, you're not getting me. Yeah, I don't know, man. Having a whole gun, I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
No, like when I get back down to Arizona, I'm buying guns. But in Arizona, I have a shit ton of people that know how to calm me down when I start wigging the fuck out like that. You know?
Were you just ready to start going on a shooting?
No, or I just start going like full on fucking fight mode. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because for some
No, I
reason,
feel
I
that.
don't freak out and go, oh, I need to run. I freak out and go, okay, kill the threat. You know?
Yeah, nah. That's why I love horror games that give you guns. Because the second I see it, bang, bang, bang. It's getting banged. And not banged as in the sex term, as in like
Like the
the
energy
sound a
drink.
gun makes. Exactly. Like the
See, there
energy
was
drink, which
another
is
one.
mid.
I was not expecting
Another.
that. Why are they still launching off fireworks? It's the 5th.
Hey man, we just love America so much, dude. It's so
No,
good
it's
at
the
what it
250th
does.
birthday. We need to launch them for 250 days.
Exactly. This is a milestone. We're a quarter of the way there to our own destruction. Haha.
But yeah, no,
Just kidding.
that's the same reason that I don't fucking go to public shooting ranges.
Oh, really? I thought you'd been to many for some reason. I
No,
thought you were
I
always a
have
gun
been to
guy.
many, but I would only shoot for like maybe an hour, and then once I started like really getting scared, I'd take a walk for like the next 2 hours while everybody else finished their practice. Um,
Wow. I'd never even been to one.
what I typically do is I just take a hike out in the middle of fucking nowhere, set up my targets, and then I just fucking shoot until I don't want to shoot
I do
anymore.
yourself. I see that. I remember we shot your air pistol. That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
That
dude, I
that thing was
remember.
fucking crazy.
I don't know if I've told this on the podcast one time. So, the big old crippled pancreas man. You know who I'm talking about, right?
You?
The one right below Dylan. I don't have diabetes. Like,
Oh, do you want to say their name?
no, because he's not a streamer or anything, so his name's not out there, so I don't want to share it. You know.
Your brother?
Yeah, my little brother, Big
Say
Pancreas Man.
little brother. Yeah, big pancreas man. We'll say that. Yeah, go on.
He's impounded pancreas in my phone, so I'm just gonna call him that.
That's
But
crazy.
Mr. Impounded
Hit.
Pancreas wanted to go hunting, and I had a
Oh,
license.
nice.
Our buddy, our Marine buddy, had a license. Steve, he did not.
Steve?
Yeah, the monkey, he did not have a license. Um,
Steve. Yeah.
so
These are wonderful names
we
for these people.
decided we went up to how the fuck am I forgetting these names? It is not Cornville. It is Jerome. Um,
Yeah, man. There's not that many locations.
but we went up to fucking Jerome, and we like climbed up,
Noise.
like we drove into it, through it, and then the back road that just kind of goes through the mountain.
Yeah, you went over there?
Yeah, no, we went up there. We found a spot where you can like drive off to the peak. We
Yeah.
parked because obviously they have that shit blocked off. They don't want you driving up there unless you actually live at one of the houses over there, you know,
Yeah.
and that's just for safety reasons. But so we
Yeah,
parked
Jerome
off on the
trips me
shoulder,
out.
and then we started like just uh this word traversing is the word that I was looking for, but perusing is the one that came to my head. Um,
That's a good word. Perusing.
but yeah, no, we're just climbing around, hiking,
Yeah.
looking for birds or rabbits or whatever the fuck.
For birds.
Uh, and we ended up finding one bird, and I forgot that I gave, the big pancreas man the handgun that shot the pointed pellets because we just came out with pellet guns. We didn't come out with the real ones. We weren't looking for any like medium or higher. We were just looking for small game.
Yeah.
That's all we were licensed for anyway. Um,
Ah, yeah.
but I forgot that I gave him the one that shoots the pointed pellets that kill, you know?
Oh, okay. Right.
And I kept the one that stunned just in case we came across a hare or something, you know?
Yeah.
I could like give it a nice
Or
little
tortoise.
concussion and then pull, like get the rifle ready, you know?
A nice little concussion. Yes. We all love
But I
those.
saw this bird and I went to go take my shot with the rifle. And Steven walked right up in there. Just scared the fucking bird away. You know? I mean, I don't
Oh
think he
no.
saw me or knew what I was doing. He was just walking up and trying to find us, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Looking for something to
because
shoot.
we were all like split up. But I fucking pulled out the sidearm that I kept on me, which just shot like steel BBs, you know?
Oof. Yeah. My brother had a
And I
rifle
shot
or
this bird
a hunting
square in the
rifle with it.
fucking head. Like I just
Damn.
quick drew and I didn't stop moving my arm. I just shot when my arm was right in front of the bird, you know.
Damn.
And you see the
Quick
bird
draw.
freaking like fall back on the branch that it just launched off of, like shake its head and then just book it. And I was sitting there, I felt so fucking bad. because this,
You didn't even kill it?
yeah, because I hit it in the head. So you know that thing did not live very long.
Damn, you never found it? It just fucking ran off and died?
Yeah, no, we never found it. But you
Oh
know
my
that I
god.
am the reason
That's
that thing
crazy.
got killed, and I'm not the one that killed it.
Right, yeah.
Because
That's
you know
that's
that at the very
crazy.
least it had like a pretty bad fucking concussion. At the
Yeah, it
worst,
was
it had
probably
internal
bleeding
bleeding,
from the head.
you know.
Yeah, it was bleeding. It was bleeding from the head, I'm sure. Did it track blood? There were no tracks or anything to follow?
Oh
So
no,
it was just in the head?
that thing was fucking fast. Like I found the BB on the ground and I heard it fucking smack instead of like the that you're supposed to hear. Yeah, no, like you're supposed to hear like a little whenever it hits because of the pellets that it
Yeah,
moves. But all I
because
heard
it
was a,
hits, yeah.
and then I heard the leaves rustle, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Squishy. If it's squishy, yeah,
No, it was
that's
like the
crazy.
perfect fucking shot, but I didn't have the right sidearm.
Yeah, what it wasn't to kill. Yeah, you said it was to stun. Damn. You just forgot you didn't have the one that kills instantly.
Yeah, if I would have thought about that, then I would have done that and immediately pulled the rifle back out, but
I
I
mean, that was
didn't.
an immediate. Yeah, that was like immediately like fucking like oh shit, like without thinking. I don't blame you, man. If only you could have cooked up that bird and
But yeah,
eaten it.
no, then we went hunting for
Oh,
hares down in the valley,
really? What about
and
tortoises?
we went over to where they typically fucking breed, you know,
Where's that? A bush?
uh, over by I think the road's called Ogden.
Oh, okay. I've heard of Ogden.
Uh,
So that's where they spawn. Interesting.
but yeah, no, go all the way down that road. It'll take you down to a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hike about maybe a quarter mile to see the sunrise is there, goes there. So a little bit north, quarter mile north,
So you
you'll end
okay?
up
So you have to go out a little bit.
exactly where they breed. There will be just a shit ton of them. Now, you don't want to go where they breed because they'll find a new spot to live. But
Right.
we were just staying around that area and we handed Big Pancreas Man the rifle because we were in the truck and he
Right.
was in the back seat. So he could, like, position himself without being in the way of the driver.
Right.
Uh,
Did he?
no, he 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 stayed out of the
Mm.
way of the driver, but he did not hit a single fucking shot.
Oh, okay. It was just a bad shot.
I ended up because I was in my sandals, like the fucking slide-on sandals.
No socks?
I always called them slides, but yeah, no socks, just the sandals.
Good.
Um,
Good. You're like
I
Jesus.
ended up grabbing the handgun that shot the pellets and running on foot like through all the cactuses and shit, chasing this
I'm
one fucking
visualizing this.
hare. And I stayed right on his ass. It ended up juking me out because, again, I was wearing sandals and not proper shoes.
What you mean stabbed by any of the crazy desert plants we have?
Oh, I got stabbed by a shit ton of them. I didn't care about that. The whole
Yeah,
reason I lost it
I
is
hate
because
that.
it did like a bunch of little loops and sharp turns, and I couldn't do the sharp turns because of what shoes I was wearing. If I was barefoot, I would have been able to do them, but I had my
Damn,
sandals on.
barefoot. Damn.
Like, if I would have literally just taken the sandals off, I would have been able to catch the hair.
Yeah, David, if you just got rid of the weight that those slides give, you could have slid them off and caught that damn
No, it's
hair.
it's not even the weight. It's just like the lack of traction because your foot just moves around inside those things. You know.
Yeah, I never really like sandals or slides
I mean, I always
or
kept a pair because if
flip-flops.
I needed to like take out the trash, I could just slip those on real
Right.
quick. Uh,
Slippers, I think, are wholly real,
I don't know
but
why I wasn't
the
wearing
rest
my
not.
boots because I
Yeah,
had
boots would
really
have been
nice
better,
boots
dude.
back then. Um,
Damn, dude. How could you?
But yeah, what about Roblox being moldy?
Oh yeah. So, I was scrolling on the X, Twitter.com, and I saw someone tweet, and this is what they call it. They call it like Roblox having a mold problem, where it's like the graphics are like decaying over time, and like now that I notice it, I'm like, this is true. There's like something wrong with like I don't know. I think it's just to do with the engine, but it's like it's decaying. It's like giving this like weird fucking pattern. Shit isn't loading properly. Like some texts are broken. Like I don't know, it's weird, man. It's like a mold problem.
Well, they're trying to switch everybody over to Fortnite, man.
You think so?
Well, they basically stole Roblox, and aren't they owned by the same person?
Are they? I thought Roblox was still like its own thing.
No, I'm pretty sure they got bought by
I thought they were
somebody.
competitors. Wait, really? I thought they were competitors.
Didn't
Maybe.
Roblox get bought by someone?
I don't know. You want to look it up?
Oh no, it hasn't.
Okay, yeah, no, see, yeah. They're just really terrible at being a company. So you would think that they have shareholders and stuff. Well, they probably do, but it's Roblox. They're like their own thing. And so yeah, like I wonder if they're gonna if there's a way to even fix it. I don't know. How can you like fix like a decaying engine? Maybe it's probably definitely of the fault of them, maybe.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't
definitely.
know. Yeah.
It's definitely that they didn't continuously touch up the graphics because I remember uh when we were
They did in like
teenagers, you could turn
2018.
up the graphics and it would be like you were playing an extremely realistic game. Like the lighting was there, the shading was there, everything was there. It just
Yeah,
had
the
the
lighting was
Roblox
so much
textures,
better
you know.
back then. Yeah. In like 2018, 2019 when like they did that whole graphics update.
But
But now
like
it's like it's
nowadays, you turn the
decaying.
graphics all the way up and it's like you were playing on low graphics back then.
Yeah, it's like blurry, it's weird. It's like a mold problem, dude. See, you see it too. So like that's just been like blowing my mind. And every time I play Roblox, I'm like, damn, dude. I hope all this mold being here isn't bad for my fucking cardiovascular health. Or not cardiovascular, is it? No, that's muscle, right?
Cardiovascular is your blood, it's your
Does mold
veins and
affect
shit.
blood?
No,
Does no?
it
Okay.
it affects your
My wait,
lungs.
my respiratory, yeah, my respiratory system, my bad. Yeah, so Roblox, if you're hearing this, fix the mold problem, dude. I'm sick of it. That is the only problem plaguing Roblox. Wink, wink. All right. Now that we're now that we know that we have a mold problem in Roblox,
How did you mix up heart and lungs?
I don't know.
How did you
People
mix up
typically seem to talk
cardiovascular
about.
and respiratory? Like,
I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
aren't you educated, bro? Just giving you
Well,
shit.
I am now. So you have an interesting question here. At 12:48 a.m. on June 27th,
Yeah, so
2026.
like a week and a half ago.
Exactly. What is sentience? Does everyone have it or just a select group? I've been thinking about this, and there have been studies done about this that I read up on, just a little, not a lot, but enough where it's just like apparently some people don't have like a voice in their head, like an inner voice.
Yeah, no,
So like I
that's
wonder, yeah, does that affect decision making? That must, right?
yeah, so like the reason that I say that is because it doesn't just pertain to like mankind, you know, it would pertain to everything. Because they
Ah,
found
okay.
out that roughly 20% of people don't think at all. They just do. There is no thought process.
That's weird, man. I think about like everything.
Whereas it's like me, I have an inner voice that will not shut up. It's always talking. but I can also see in video and I can like imagine feelings, you know. These people can't do
Imagine.
any of that. Like there are some people that think purely through the sense of feel. There are some people that think purely
Yeah.
through the sense of freaking sight, purely through sound. Then there's people like me that can think through all of them. There's people that are even more weird than that. That instead
Yeah.
of like, because like I can think in all of them, but not at the same time, right?
What, like all your five senses?
Yeah, no, like I can imagine a video and sound, right?
Well, in a sense, David,
But I
you
can't
are.
imagine video, sound, and feeling. There are people out there that can imagine all three of them at the same time. Like they can imagine all five of their senses at once. Like,
Mm.
but like my question on
Well,
that was if that's the case, then wouldn't that mean that every population would have, a certain percentage of the animals being sentient and a certain percentage just running on instinct, which would essentially be cattle for the sentient.
yeah, yeah, it's really interesting, like thinking about animals and seeing how they're just like some are just completely different. They seem to just have more fucking thinking power than their average counterpart of
Yeah,
the same species. Like there are lions that are like great mothers, and then there are lions that are terrible mothers. It's like they don't have that paternal instinct in them.
yeah.
Well,
Well, and like the only animals that tend not to have that fucking instinct are ones that think too much.
really? I never think
Like if you
well,
look at
I
the
think they would
animal
obviously think
kingdom,
of like they need food. That's what I think they think of mostly. Like I need food mostly,
well,
right?
yeah, well, that's what we think of most of the time as well. But
Well, yeah, we're all mammals.
uh, but basically, like whenever it comes to taking care of a kid, the more
Right.
you overthink shit, the worse of a parent you're gonna be. Not because you're a bad parent or you don't know what to do, just because you think about it too much,
Mhm.
which either
Yeah, being a parent must be great.
causes you to hesitate on it, or basically say fuck this, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that
have to
goes for
think of
pretty
it
much
like
anything.
two options.
Like any
Yeah,
overthinker can relate to that.
it takes a lot of bravery to be a good parent. You gotta be ready. Yeah, yeah, just be ready to just take it all in
I've always
and
been
like
told
learn
that
from
I
them
would
too.
make a good father, and I completely disagree. Um,
Everyone's begging me not to have children. I'm like, well, hold on now. This could be something cool.
no, I feel like you would be a
That's
great dad.
really
Yeah, I mean, you still have some maturing to
thanks.
do, but it's not like you're this horrible piece of shit person. You're a pretty good person. You have a good head on your
Well,
shoulders.
yeah, I try to be in the in the morale.
You just need to get a little bit more life experience before you try to take on something like that. You know,
Oh yeah, no, I'm still like. I mean, I haven't even moved yet, really. But when I do and stuff, then I'll be like, well, yeah, it's like that thing. You should probably have your shit more together before you decide to drag another human being into it and a child.
yeah.
But then again, my brother is like only like 1 or 2 years older than me, and he's a great dad. So I don't know, man.
I mean, the chick that
I
I'm
guess it
trying to
just
get with
depends
has
on what
two kids. So,
you're trying to get with a chick with two kids.
yeah,
Oh, nice. Have I met them?
no, but you live
Oh,
near
okay.
them.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, you're coming back down, so maybe you could, I don't know, do something
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say
about
their name
that.
on the podcast. You know their name.
Okay, so I have like met them.
Yeah, they're the one that keeps asking for updates about when I'm moving down.
Oh, that's cute. Well, do you tell her October?
Yeah.
Then I guess you just got to wait. I mean, it's July, July, August, September, October. That's in like 3 months. That's not bad. We're already 6 months in, 7 months in,
Yep, we're
because it's
already 8
July.
months out.
We're already 10 years in from, well, 12 years ago, because I'm 22.
Yeah, no, but it's like I don't know why it's so stressful. I know that I'm gonna have the money, but there's
Right.
like 3 months left on the clock, and I'm sitting there going like,
Mm.
how am I gonna pull this off? Yeah.
Yeah, how are you gonna pull this off? You don't even have a car. How would you get back?
Well, my last check
Or
is
a
gonna be
plane?
like freaking 4 grand. So
Okay. So you could
yeah, I'm pretty
can you check
much just
Facebook
gonna
Marketplace or something? Oh wait, are you
I'm
still
pretty
getting a
much just
car?
gonna pick the stuff that I want to take with me. If I do end up getting the car, which I'm not even sure if they're still doing that fucking floor anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause you
Um,
told me it's like you're doing labor for a car, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So you don't have that car yet?
no.
Oh
Um,
man, what? Lame.
yeah, no, it's been pissing me the fuck off because I won't accept the car until I've done the work. They know that, but they won't let the work be done. Now there's 3 months left for me to do it, and they
Oh
still
my
haven't
god.
started on it as far as I know. They're still trying to figure out how they want to do it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna be up here anymore. You know.
It's wasting your time. Yeah, you should probably check Facebook Marketplace.
Well, and they're like, oh, we could
You
get
could,
it done in a
you
day.
could
And
probably
then
find some
I
decent.
was like, yeah, maybe. And then
Mm.
I saw what the shape of the floor was, and I was like, no, this is gonna take like a fucking week. And they have their fucking tenants going in and out of there, and they're renting out the space, which I get because they have to keep it open. But like, we could have already
Oh
had
my
this done.
god. So they're in the way while you're trying to fucking work.
Yeah.
That is, oh, dude, that would drive me insane. I usually hate being bothered when I'm working
It's like, I
because
don't
I'm
mind
just
the
like,
other people being there. It's just, you can't have the floor being worked on and them in there.
right.
But whenever they're in there, you have to be quiet. I can't be quiet while I'm doing construction,
You're
you
literally
know?
doing construction. What the fuck do they want you to do then,
So
dude?
they want me to basically work once in a blue moon to get it done, and I'm sitting there like, if we level the floor, we have to put the lath on it. We can't put the lath on it until we make sure that everything's the same height, so we have to resub part of the floor.
Yep.
You know, then
Gotta
we
make
have to
sure
do
it's
some
level.
light sanding to make sure we don't have any like Jurassic bumps, you know.
Yeah.
And then we
So
have
you can
to
put the flooring in.
fucking staple all this lath throughout the entire floor, all the way up, leaving like a 1/4 inch space to the wall, because that acts as the uncoupling membrane. Then I can level the floor,
Ah,
which is going to take
that's
24
the
hours to dry.
powerhouse.
It's going to take me about 2 hours to tape everything off, get cones in there, you know, do everything that I need to do. That's expensive as fuck. And then once that's all dry, which could take up to 3 days, depending on how much moisture that building decides it wants to hold on to, you know,
Yep.
then I can prime it,
Wow.
which is going to take a full day because I'm going to have to do 2 coats, you know.
Yep. Make sure, yeah, it
And
stays.
then after that, I can come back if the primer did its job and stuck everywhere, then I'm good. If it
If
didn't, then I have to remove the defective primer and do another 2 coats,
and
you
yeah, and
know.
do more primer. Yeah, do it all again.
And then once the primer's done, I can start gluing in the carpet. But before I do that,
Oh
I have to run all
wow.
my chalk lines so I know exactly where the fuck I'm putting this shit, which will take
Yeah.
probably about an hour because I have 3 different layouts that are possible, but I need to see which one they want.
Oh yeah. And their specific need as
At
well. Yeah.
first, we were just going to put the fucking resub in there, sand it real quick, you know, spend 20 bucks on some white patch, just patch the holes, and then we were gonna
Okay.
prime it, glue it, call it done.
Okay.
you know.
Fair enough.
But they want the floor to be flat, and I'm sitting there like, you added so many extra fucking steps. Like, yes, we can do this, but no, it is not going to be cheap. And whenever I go to talk to them about it, they basically look at me like, oh, well, you're young, so you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, this was my life, from the time that I was 16 all the way up until I was 22, you know.
Aren't you literally like construction certified though?
Yeah,
Aren't you literally working construct? They
I can do
should be
literally
listening to
everything
you.
except for roofing and electrical work.
We never really did that, did you?
No, I am
Yeah,
scared of
no.
doing electrical work because every
Oh
time that
yeah,
I've tried it
no.
on my own, I've shocked the fuck out of myself.
Dude, oh my
And then
God. Yeah,
roofing,
no. I wouldn't
I
fuck with that.
have bad knees, so they wouldn't let me try it, even though I love running around on
Dude.
roofs.
Yeah, you would have to be on your knees
I
just
mean,
putting
if
that
I was
shit
doing
on.
roofing out here, since most of the buildings are super tall, they require you to use like harnesses and shit. So like if you had bad knees, it's not a problem. If you slip, you're
Hmm.
literally anchored to the roof, you know.
Oh, so you don't fall off. That's cool. That's important.
But they don't do that over there unless you're working on like one of the super big buildings because most of them are one-story houses.
Yeah, just little houses. Yeah.
So they basically went like, if we need help, you can help us, but like they wouldn't hire me on because it was a safety hazard. If my leg decided
Yeah.
that it wanted to bend in a way that it's not supposed to bend, I would just fall off the roof,
Ooh.
which I do not blame them for.
Oh. Your knees buckle and you just fall off the roof. Yeah, no,
No, see, because my legs do that
that'd
all
be
the
bad.
time, but I'm still like carrying rolls of fencing on my shoulder and like, so I'm sitting there, I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
if I can do that, I can probably still do roofing. But at
I
the same
mean,
time, since at that point I'm
sure.
on an incline and like extremely top heavy because I'm on the incline,
Yeah.
yeah, if one leg goes out, I'm probably not going to be able to just like straighten the other one and stay up, you know?
Yeah, no, that's risk it for a biscuit, I guess. That's what I always say. Can't live without knowing death.
Andy, thank you.
Anything else you want to say about sentience?
Um, what do you think? Because I told you what I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I truly believe there are definitely people out there that just don't think and just act on like their own like impulses.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because
like,
I
what do you
mean,
think sentience is?
well, for, humans, us, it's like, we are technically given free will, right? Isn't that what God made us for?
Yeah.
To think of our own volition, do of our own volition. So we have that. And I'm definitely sure some animals definitely have different facets of that same emotional intelligence, obviously, because you can have a pet that loves you and everything, but not about every pet. Or if they do, they have a funny way of showing it. But that's also how like humans work too. So I mean, when you think about sentience, it's like, I mean, there's alive and then there's sentience. So like, I don't know, alive is, it's like breathing and living, but like sentience is like where they're like thinking. They have
Yeah.
like wants and needs, right?
Because, like,
So like
you
that's what I
can
think
be
sentience is.
intelligent and not be sentient.
Exactly.
You know, because if you're sentient, all that means is that, like, you don't run on instinct. You actually, like, take the time to think,
Exactly.
you
You're
know?
thinking. You're thinking about it. You're not just doing it. You have to think about it first.
Uh, like, basically, if you don't have sentience, you already know everything. So there's no point in thinking, you know?
Yeah, you have the tools that you need. The extra that you have is just, I don't know, do you think sentience is in a way like a curse? Would you rather just be able to go off of instinct? Or are you grateful that you're able to think so differently
I'm
on a
grateful that I
fundamental
think the way
level.
that I do, but
It's good for philosophy.
at the same time, sentience could be kind of like a curse because if you think about it, animals that wouldn't have sentience, as far as we know, like they're born and they just know how to do everything. But
Yeah,
every
right?
animal
Yeah.
that we would consider having sentience, they're born and they don't know shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same as humans, we're just going off of like learned behavior anyways. But sentience is like thinking about that learned behavior or like doing it in a different way, thinking more critically. Like there
Yeah.
are animals that are really smart, like pigs. They're really smart. But I mean, if you're just gonna treat them like a pig, then they're not probably not really gonna use that part of their brain anyway
Well, and then
that a pig would use.
the only way that I could think of like them not having sentience is if you think of like sentience as imagination, you know.
Yeah, if they're like creative, right? That definitely requires like sentience in some form, absolutely. Because you're still thinking about it, right? You're thinking critically. You're
Yeah.
like making ideas. So like that definitely I think requires obviously a form of like emotional intelligence in a way.
But then there's also no way that we're the only ones that have it though, because like there's videos of dogs. The owners will get like a shit ton of buttons, you know,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
dog will formulate entire conversations with this person by hitting the buttons.
Yeah, I remember you said something, right? Like where like the most a dog could ever go is like the mentality of like a 6-year-old, right?
Yeah, no, typically like the smartest dog you'll find, they're not their intelligence level, their maturity level is that of a six
M-
year old.
yeah, maturity. So, hmm, how mature is that?
Well, you know how 6 year olds are. They're easily upset, but at the same time, they're
Yep.
mostly happy.
Yes.
And they get upset over stupid shit. They'll throw tantrums.
It could take a long time to learn how to formulate emotions. Yeah, dogs are definitely smart, but obviously most of them will have to learn to use that different part of themselves because they're like a dog. I'm sure you could have a dog, like, well, I mean, people teach their dogs to shit in the toilet and flush it. That's a real thing. So,
Yeah, same thing with
I
cats. I want to
mean,
do that with this
yeah,
fucker.
dude, that would save you so much time and no litter box. So there would be no mind control because did you hear that cat shit can like mind control you? That's why there's crazy cat ladies. It's like a mech for the cats to like you'd be like, feed me, I'm hungry, you know?
What the fuck? I've never heard that.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I didn't believe it either. We learned it in school where like cat shit has like mind altering properties. It's real, man. Look it up. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, cat spray, which is male cat piss, uh, gets you high.
How would you, has a cat sprayed in you? Sprayed at
No,
you?
that's just like actual documented knowledge. It's the same thing as like sniffing glue.
You ever sniffed glue?
Yeah, I have.
How was it?
Uh, I mean, yeah, it gets you high. It does not feel good.
So, it's not a good high?
Yeah, it's more of like you're dazed and confused, but you get the worst headache of all time.
That doesn't sound very fun. So is that why you're not huffing any more glue?
Yeah, no, not huffing paint anymore.
Hey, good, man. Your brain and body, I'm sure, will thank you one day.
No, but Big Pancreas Man became a painter, so he is hunting or huffing paint every time that he goes to work.
Ah,
I'm proud of him.
like
He's
how is he
he's losing
painting?
brain cells. Like he's painting houses and shit.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, dude, I've never met like normal painters. Yeah, no, they definitely are huffing paint. Like they like I don't know what it is with like painters. I see it. Like I remember we went to my brother's friend's house. What was also my friend, but his name was Johnny. And we go to his house and his parents were painters. And they I don't know why, but they were really hard to talk to, but I swear they spoke English cuz everyone else was white, but like I could never understand them. They were always wearing painter gear and they would always move side by side and just like leave and paint. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, what a life.
Damn.
Like, I can't imagine that. That's crazy. Like, I
That
like painting
reminds
for
me of
fun.
whenever my dad and I were doing all that fucking flooring. Every day we were just like fucking side by side doing flooring.
Yeah. Like, in like a fucking, like a hive mind productivity. They didn't really talk. I swear, I swear they spoke English, but I never ever heard any English uttered, but I swear they were communicating with each other in some way. I don't know. Wait, maybe their parents were Mexican? 'Cause I swear they weren't speaking English, but they were able to communicate. I don't know. I think they were just aliens, honestly.
Yeah, no. They're from
Yeah.
Guatemala.
They're from planet Paint.
They were Harold and Kumar. They just escaped from Guantanamo Bay.
Exactly. And Our Life is the third movie.
Yeah.
So, guys, anything else about Sentience, or is that it?
No, that's it. But going back to the 4th of July, you know what I just realized that I completely fucking
Yeah,
forgot
what's
about?
up?
For the
Yeah,
4th
it's
of
250
July,
here.
I spent $70
On what?
on two
Cheers,
bottles
by
of
the way.
Shine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
2 bottles of of what?
Of Shine.
Moonshine?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I still haven't even opened them. So, are we playing a game after this recording?
If you want.
Yeah, no, we're drinking and playing a game after this recording. Well, I'm drinking because you don't drink, but
I hate alcohol. Unless you got a Four Loco.
I mean,
Because I want to try
I
those.
have an empty one right over here.
Man, I want to try Four Loco. Other than that,
Nah, they're actually pretty fucking good, and they're really strong though.
yeah, I hear that. So I don't,
Like
I don't
for a
know.
beer, they're really strong. Like I read 13.9%, and I'm like, no, that's nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad.
No, it's about the same as like it feels about the same as drinking, like 2, 3 shots of whiskey if you drink the whole can.
Hmm. Man, whiskey tastes awful. I don't know how anyone could drink that. I have like really fucking powerful taste buds. So like the second there's like a fucking atom of something I don't like, I'm probably not gonna like eat or drink it.
Oh no, I have that same thing, but I grew up in the family where everybody's yelling at you, you need to try new things, and then they'd force you to try it, and then they'd force you to eat things that you don't like just because you don't like them.
Well, I get to try, but if they keep trying to make you eat it, then yeah, that's pretty fucked. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right?
No, they were basically just teaching me like what you eat, what you have. You don't eat because you're hungry, you don't eat because you like it, you eat to keep from getting sick.
To keep from getting sick. Wow, I haven't even considered that. I get sick off of eating because I eat a lot, so I have the opposite of that
Because you
problem.
eat too much of an imbalanced diet.
Well, I'm getting better with my diet.
They basically
I'm
trained me
eating
you
a
eat a
lot of good stuff.
balanced diet, even if you don't like what you're eating, you eat it enough of whatever that
Oh
is.
yeah, no, dude. I've been eating dates lately. They're literally the bane of my existence, but they're so good for you. So I eat them anyway. But God, I fucking hate the taste of those fucking dates.
Nah,
They're
for me,
so
that's figs.
ugh. Figs aren't that
I
bad.
don't like the taste
I
of figs, but I've been eating a lot of fig Newtons recently.
Really? Those are actually not bad. I like a Fig Newton.
Nah, I don't.
Just
They're gross. I like the Fig Newtons that aren't fig flavored.
fake flavored?
No, because they have ones that are like strawberry and like they have
I
other
love strawberry.
flavors, but I've just been buying the fig ones because
Mm.
figs are good for
Yeah,
you.
I remember that was the last snack in the house and I dreaded it for days. But then I eventually had it and I was like, hey, this isn't bad. And I ended up eating like the whole box. So,
Yeah, no, see, that's bad for you.
what? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's literally a fucking laxative.
Oh, that's probably why I kept waking up at night with diarrhea. They were good though.
Yeah, no, you're only
That's
supposed
my
to eat like
excuse.
2 or 3 of them at a time.
Mm. Yeah, I
Bullet
used to.
Heroes, your game is installed. You
Oh, joy.
mean the one that I installed like last month and it just got an update, you liar?
Dude, when I worked at Fry's, I would buy pepperoni and just eat that shit at night. And it was so bad for me, but oh man, pepperoni is so good. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone do that for every day. Do it like maybe like once a week. I don't know, like treat yourself to some pepperoni maybe.
Yeah,
But I
pepperoni's
don't.
good, but you know what's better?
What?
Oberto's fucking smoked uh fuck, what is it? Their pep sausage.
They have sausage at all Alberto's?
No,
Oh, then why'd you say sausage?
Oberto's. The fucking jerky company, you retard.
What the hell's Alberto's?
I'm about to send you something and you're gonna fucking hate
Okay.
yourself.
I know Slim Jim.
Do you know that you're
Yeah.
supposed to take the paper off of the Slim Jims? They're
Yeah,
cocktail peps.
I don't eat the paper. What are cocktail peps? What are you send? Where are you sending this?
I haven't sent it yet.
Oh, I will await your sending. Are you sending?
I'm downloading the image right now. I had to rephrase my question so it actually popped it up.
Oh
And I'm
shit.
just sending it
Guys, he
directly to
had
your
to rephrase
phone.
this question. Hey, you guys remember Goldfish Space? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I do too. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, I think every color tasted differently. But I mean,
Bro,
then I
why
found
is the
out that
download failing?
it's
Just
just
let me.
goldfish colors in planet and spaceship form, which makes it unique in a way. But they're not selling it ever again for some reason. Like what? Did NASA sue or something? Imagine if NASA sued Goldfish. Like, hey, you specifically can't use space because we
There you
own
go.
that. We own space. Just kidding. They don't
You
own
have
space.
seen
No.
these in my hand, bro. So many times.
Oh, it's these other sausages. Yeah.
Oberto.
Oh, Berto. Yeah, I remember. Didn't you have like spicy ones? That was good.
Yeah, no,
When you
that's
had
these
those.
ones, the cocktail peps. It's pepperoni, but it's made to go with cocktails.
Oh my
And
God.
you
That
don't
sounds
even need the
wonderful.
cocktails because the pepperoni itself is just so fucking good. Yeah.
Mm, damn. Those look good right now.
But yeah,
Some
no.
spicy pepperoni. Yeah, that's my biggest weakness.
I
I
always
love
get weird
spicy
looks from
pepperoni.
everybody at work because they see me just like take every time I get a Slim Jim, I rip the paper off of it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
And they look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Because they always just eat it. So I always get like the Savage Slim Jim, you know.
Dude, yeah, me too. I got
Uh,
that big ass Slim Jim. Yeah, dude, I love the
and
Savages.
then I fucking what was it? I start peeling on one end, and then I just pull the whole thing off in a sleeve, kind of like you're pulling the condom off, you know.
Yeah, nah. I
Uh,
have to two-hand that shit sometimes.
and they're always looking at me like, "Why are you de-skinning it? Like it's meat. It's supposed to have skin." And I'm like, "It's ground meat. It's not supposed to have skin, and that's paper." You know, it's only edible because it's thin. That doesn't mean that it doesn't dull your teeth and fuck up your fucking intestines. You know,
Yeah.
they literally
Sometimes
used to
those
tell
Slim
you in their
Jims.
commercials to take it off, but nobody listened, so they stopped trying to warn you.
Warning, you're eating plastic.
Yeah, no, but they see me pull that off, and like, I went up to
You pulled it
Matt.
fully off?
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I just pulled, like, I take the whole stick out of the plastic, I pull the paper
That's
off,
what,
and then I
yeah.
put it back in the plastic so that I
Dude,
can.
sometimes I can't, like, when, like, especially with the Savages, like, your hands get really greasy really fast, so it's hard to open fully. It's hard to get, like, a good grip. So sometimes I literally had to keep it in the paper or, like, slide it out because, like, it reaches a point because it's just a giant, it's a pretty fucking big meat stick. It's, like, comically large, but it's delicious. But it's hard
Yeah.
to get open
Well,
sometimes.
and it's like, you know, those ones, if you go to bend it while the paper's on there, it just bends, right?
Yeah,
I went up to
very
Matt
bendy.
after I freaking took the fucking paper off of it because he was going like, dude, why do you fucking deskin those? And I just barely put any pressure to bend it and it snapped. But
Yep.
not like rigid snap, just like peeled apart.
Yep.
And you could just see his jaw drop and he was like, I've been eating those wrong this whole time.
Kind of snaps like a twig a little.
It's not supposed to though. That's why you're
Yeah,
supposed
but
to
it
take the
does.
paper off. And then once you take the paper off, it's just a stick of ground meat that just kind of pulls apart if you try to. You
Yep,
know,
and it's
it barely
delicious.
takes any effort. And then all of a sudden you have a shit ton of flavor because you don't have that paper in the way. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
And if you go
And
back over to that
they need a
paper
spicy version.
in like fucking maybe 2 minutes after you take it off, it's like a super dry, leafy texture.
Yeah, I've okay, you know that texture too. Okay, I've never heard anyone talk about it. I thought I was just crazy. But now that I'm hearing it for the first time, or the second time, because I complained about it.
Like, if you buy a
Yeah, no.
fatty meat stick, um,
Which is a savage. Those are huge.
no,
Those are
it's a
big.
brand, Fatty. If you get one of their meat sticks, if you
I've
try
never
to
heard of those.
peel the paper off, it'll feel like you're peeling rubber off. That's because they use actual intestine. That's what it's supposed to be like.
Really? Wow. That's why it's called fatty. It's the fat. Intestines fat.
But
Fat
dude, like,
intestine fat.
you know the fucking the Jack Link snack stick, the spicy dill pickle one?
Yes.
I hated those so much. You know, but
Really?
every time that I had eaten one, I always ate it with paper on.
Oh, dude.
I took the paper off of one because I always left the paper on because I was like, it's so fucking greasy and it's covered in vinegar. Like, I don't want to touch it, you know?
Yeah.
But I peeled the paper off and it went from being like this super bland thing to like this amazingly flavored,
Yeah.
actually somewhat spicy meat stick. And I was sitting there like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a spicy pickle you're biting into. I'm like, whoa, this is sick. I love a good pickle as well. I ate a lot of those as a kid too.
I love a good pickle
It was
that's not a
rough.
pickle. Why are they making everything dill pickled flavored?
Oh, I don't know. Wasn't there like a Gatorade that was like dill pickle flavored?
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
And then they have a bunch of fucking chips that are dill pickled flavored.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had Lay's chips that tasted like exactly like a Cuban sandwich. Like I could taste the mayonnaise, I could taste the ham, I could taste the bread.
Damn. Dude, speaking of
It was crazy.
sandwiches, I made an amazing sandwich. I made two of them.
Ooh, dude, I have a sandwich
You
in
wanna
my
know what it
fridge.
was? I thought it was gonna be complete
What?
fucking ass because I was just hungry and I cooked everything in one pan and everything got cooked in the fucking bacon grease and it was horrid. Um,
Mmm.
but
Bacon,
it turned out to
bacon,
be really
bacon.
good. I didn't really use any condiments. I just used some Tabasco, but I put it in
Right.
the egg while the egg was cooking. So it was actually
Uh-huh.
like inside of the egg.
Ooh.
Um, but I used like no butter in this. I just cooked the bacon first and then cooked everything in the bacon grease.
Oh, dude, I just thought of the best concoction.
Um, but I toasted the bread on the pan, so it gets that
Mmm.
it gets that nice freaking not too soft but not too hard by the time you go to eat it. It
It needs to be
has
golden brown. Yeah,
yeah, no,
golden
but
brown
it
and
has
crispy.
more of like a stretch rather than a pull, you know.
Yeah, put cheese in it for the
Yeah,
cheese.
no. So I put uh one full
Yeah.
slice of bacon cut in half on each piece of bread,
Oh,
right?
yeah, bacon.
Mind you, I didn't shake the grease off because that's what I was using to butter the bread. I was being
Nah,
really lazy. I was
grease
just
is
really
alright.
hungry.
Well, there's not too much grease, but bacon
Um,
exudes grease. But I don't know. There could be a balance.
so
There could
there
be
was a
balance.
little bit of grease that soaked into the bread, which was what I wanted, you know.
Yeah, there usually is. Yeah, it's
And then
bacon.
I put a little mound of shredded cheese on each piece of
Oh.
bread on top of the bacon,
What
right?
cheese? What cheese?
Mexican style, so like the mix, you know.
Mozzarella and cheddar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, some pepper jack, dude, that would be god tier.
and then I put an egg on top of that, right?
Ooh. Yeah.
On all four slices. And then on two
Four
of the
slices.
slices, I put
Oh.
one sausage patty, right? Before I put the sausage
Oh
patty on
my
there, I put
god.
more cheese so that everything was stuck together, you know.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Nice and fucking cheesy.
and then I put the sausage patties on there and I flipped it. And while the cheese was melting, I made one more slice of bacon that was cut in half because I just cut too many in half. And then I made, fuck, what was it? One more sausage patty. And by the time that was done, I had the fully
Dude.
melted, like the proper breakfast melt, you know.
Oh my god. That sounds heavenly. How'd it taste, dude?
It was fucking amazing. I was expecting it to be ass because I cooked everything in the grease. It was basically a deep fried breakfast sandwich.
Nah, I mean, how like was it soggy?
No, that's another thing I was surprised about. It was not soggy.
That's it. Yeah, if it was like soggy, nah, I'd still hork it down, even if it was a little soggy. But like the fact that it wasn't, like, yeah, no, that was probably even way better. I mean, the bread all like not too crunchy, but still, did it still have like a crunch to it?
Oh yeah. You get like
Yeah,
that super light crunch and then you get the fluffy layer on the inside,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like you
Yep.
don't want to turn it to rubber, but you want the outside to stretch and the inside to pull.
Yeah, golden, golden brown.
But
Dude, that sounds amazing. What did I have today? I had pork chops. Pretty good.
yeah, no, I had that at like fucking 3 in the morning.
I was gonna eat something. Oh, dude, I haven't eaten something yet. Yeah, whatever. I'll
Yo, if
wait.
I had potatoes, I could have thrown hash brown on that too.
Dude, that'd be like a breakfast in one, dude. Like a whole
No, I fucked
breakfast.
up. I didn't get potatoes. I also really wanted French fries, and I didn't get potatoes, so I can't make them.
Damn, dude.
Because I
That's
don't
so
like the
sad.
fast food French fries.
Really?
Yeah. They used to
What
be
about what
good,
about
but now they're
McDonald's?
stingy with everything.
What about McDonald's?
Even them, they
Large is still
used to
pretty
be
large.
good, and now they're stingy. Like
I
with the
swear, large
flavoring
large
of
is
it,
still
not with the
large.
amount that you get.
I think it could also like I don't know. It's like usually for me, I actually get like they're like straight right out of the fryer. They're nice and crispy, salted to beautiful fuck, and they're delicious and flavorful. That's
See,
usually what I get. People could get like the saddest fries, and it's so upsetting to think about that.
now the
Or like I
only
have the perfect
place
thing.
that I actually kind of like their fries is Wendy's. And it's
Really?
only like I mimic the way that they season their fries, which is just
How did
the
they season
salt,
it?
then they put onion powder on it, and that's it. You know.
Oh, I love curly fries.
But what I do is I either make truffle parmesan fries, you know,
Ooh,
which is
some mushroom in there,
black
dude.
truffle salt,
Yeah,
like about 1 ounce of truffle oil, per pound of
truffle it
fries that
up,
you're
man.
making. It's about a cup of parmesan and a quarter cup of parsley. And you just mix that all together, and you have the bomb ass fries that I know and love.
Whoa,
Nobody makes them
truffle.
out here. They always make garlic fries, and I'm like, you have truffle. It's not black truffle, it's white truffle. But like,
Yeah, I like a little variety with my fries.
um, I either do that or I just make the fucking like salt, onion powder, fucking parsley.
Yeah, I love my fries usually like not like burnt, but definitely like some flavor marks. What are like crispy, like what are they restaurant style or something? Or like brownish? I don't know what they're called.
No, I do it restaurant style where you do like the four different cooks so that you get the outside nice and crisp and the inside nice and fluffy. And then you
Yeah.
season it like to perfection and you
Yeah,
like
when I was
actually
a
toss it in
dishwasher,
the bowl.
yeah, when I was a dishwasher, yeah, the fries that they had there, like, dude, I could not complain about the food, especially their wings. Oh, that was the saddest thing. I'm still grieving to this day, dude. I need more of those wings.
Yeah, no,
I
like
need
once
more of
I
those
ended
fries.
up going to fast food and I was working for Jackson's, I missed the fucking gourmet food so much that I literally just started making it at home. And everybody
Mmm.
was looking at me like, you know how to make all this stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I just didn't make it in the past because somebody else was always cooking. So I like never cooked.
Yeah, and you were
I
probably just
always
like,
wanted
ugh,
to
I don't
cook,
want
but
to
I never
work.
got to. And then whenever I went to work, I got to cook. So I was literally taught how to make all this shit.
Yeah, you're a chef. That's important, man. Yeah, I should learn how to cook more.
No, I was right below a line cook. I was the prep cook.
Oh, what's the difference?
I wasn't like the restaurant's prep cook. I was the caterer's prep cook. So the
Oh, okay.
restaurant prep cook, they come in and the chefs will like prep some shit, you know. So they come in, they heat everything up, they get the kitchen ready for the chefs to come in, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, but what I was doing was I would work with Brian and he would basically sit there cooking a bunch of shit and I would be taking like the noodles, portioning them out. I'd be taking all the vegetables, cutting them
Ooh.
into what he needs for whatever he's cooking, you know. And they
Right.
would basically just be teaching me how to cook everything while we were doing this. So I got to make the food
Oh.
a few times in there because they wanted to move me up to like the full like caterer cook, you know.
Right, move you up. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, then I moved to Washington. So like I know how to make all this stuff. I'm not the
Right.
best at making it, but I know how to make it, and I've gotten a lot better over the last year and a half, you know.
That's good. Stay humble.
Um,
That's important.
but you know, it used to piss me off because like my little brothers would always go, "How do you make such good food?" And I'm like, "My food is not that good. Like compared to the food that I typically eat, my food is shit." You know,
Mm.
compared to the food that they were always eating, my food was really good. You know,
Yeah.
but it used to piss me off because I'm like, there's always someone better. It's like the only reason I can cook something like that is because I want to get better at cooking. Like there's a level I'm trying to reach, you know?
Well, it
I'm
depends on what
still
level
not
you're
there.
trying to reach. I mean, it could take years.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to reach that level since I started teaching myself to cook. I started teaching myself to cook at like 10 years old.
What are you
Uh,
trying to master here?
just the culinary arts, man. I've been at it for
Damn.
13 years with
You know how little that narrows it down?
like I literally want to be able to cook anything that I want, you know. So anytime that I want to try
Oh.
something, I don't go, "Oh, let me go to this place and try it." I go, "Well, how do I make that?"
How do
You
I
know.
actually cook it? I see. Can you follow cookbooks?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely like beginner level. You should probably learn how to do that.
No, because
There's a
I
lot of good
eyeball
recipe
everything in the
books.
cookbooks. If you follow them exactly, it never comes out how it's supposed to. Um,
Well, I mean, yeah, I think I always think of that as more like a general thing.
I
If you're
basically
chef enough, you should be able to like eyeball it.
I go out and I sample it so that I know what it's supposed to be, and then I just make it.
Hmm. So you just know what it's supposed to taste like?
Yeah.
Like,
I exercise my brain the whole time, bro. I don't want to get
the entire time.
Alzheimer's.
And your mouth.
Why would I
You
follow simple instructions that are going to make it taste subpar when I can go taste the restaurant grade version and then try to recreate the restaurant grade version strictly from memory?
well, you should. Well, it's. Well, yeah. I mean,
Strictly
maybe
from
it
knowing what the
also.
ingredients are and what the completed product is. I have to figure out how to make it. It's the best brain workout ever, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, there are many different ways to cook something too. Like, do you want it like more sweet, or do you want it more like salty, or do you want it more
Yeah.
just like
Are you building flavor or
savory?
adding flavor? Like,
I mean, yeah, what you add, what you take away could just
because if you're
easily
looking for
jeopardize the
one
dish.
result and they built flavor, but you thought that they added it, so you add the flavor. Now you have two completely different flavor profiles, but it's the same dish.
Right.
And the only difference is that you didn't slow cook everything and then add in the portions in halves until,
Hmm.
yeah, because then you get all the flavors to build and like mix together rather
Yeah, they have
than
to get
like
to know
adding
each other.
seasonings to it, you
Yeah,
know?
that's what I think. That's what binging with Bobish said. He's a chef. He's like, let the flavors get to know each other. I'm like, wow, that's that's pretty cool.
Yeah, whenever you're cooking, just think about it as marrying flavors.
Okay.
You know, you have to think about it like you're a marriage counselor. Are they a good fit or a bad fit? You know,
Right.
would they make a good pair or would they just be toxic as fuck? You know.
Would they poison and kill you? Like, isn't there like an onion ring burger would kill you or something? Like that would kill you, right? Or
An onion
something?
ring burger?
Yeah, apparently there's like a burger. I forgot what it is. But it's yeah, a burger with like a certain burger with onions will just like kill you, apparently. Isn't that
Probably
crazy?
probably mixing too many ingredients that would make
Yeah.
something like
And you
cyanide or some shit.
yeah, you'd like it would like poison and kill you, which is
Well, that's
crazy.
also why they used to only make like meals out of three ingredients. And that's so that
Yeah,
they didn't accidentally poison themselves. But nowadays we know so much that we mix like 20 things together.
that's true. I mean, a lot of cooking is also just based off of experimenting, learning from your mistakes. Takes years anyways, I'm sure,
But yeah, no,
to
that's
make a good
that's why
dish.
there's always the joke of if someone from back then came over here, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, this food's amazing." They'd be like, "It's over seasoned." Because in their mind, it would literally be over seasoned. They'd be sitting there like, "Yeah, it's good, but like, what the fuck? I can't tell what anything is." You know?
It's a concoction, man.
Because like the way that we
Beautiful
used to cook is the
concoction.
way that I used to feed myself. Like I'd have a plain burger. It wasn't like a shit ton of stuff on there. Like you had your lettuce, your tomato, your cheese, and your patty, and the patty had salt and pepper on it.
Yeah,
You know,
depends on
like,
like how much more you want. Yeah,
but whenever you're eating something like that, you can taste each individual part of it.
yeah. Like I'm not really much of a plain tomato guy, except when you actually put it in a burger and stuff and a concoction. It's pretty good actually with all the mix of all the stuff in there and the sauce too that they had. At my work, I'm comparing the burger at my work 'cause I had that a lot and it was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, no,
It's
whenever I
pure
used to
burger.
hang out with my neighbor all the time, we'd play a game
Oh yeah.
whenever we got like, whenever we were sitting there drinking or smoking, and it was like 1 in the morning and we'd DoorDash some food. We'd play a game
Hell
and
yeah.
just go like, wait, how did they make this? Like, what is in it? So we'd basically taste it and then we'd guess and we'd say our guesses aloud and somebody would write all the guesses down, you know?
Ah, right.
And then we would look it up. What are all the ingredients in this? You know?
Mm.
And it was funny as fuck because like 8 out of 10 times I would get like the majority of it right, you know? None of us
Mm.
ever got it like exact.
Right, yeah.
Uh, but like 8 out of 10 times I would be pretty close, and then there'd be 2 times where I'm just like completely off, you know?
It happens. I mean,
But it's
can't get
funny as
everything
fuck
right.
because somebody from like nowadays going back then, we're so used to tasting so many things at once that I'm sure there's way more people than just me that can take like a meal that
Mm.
has 20 ingredients and taste each individual thing, you know?
Well, people, especially back then, would have to like grow like a certain amount of things and just eat off of that. And they would probably have it pretty plain. Because it's probably hard to get seasonings and shit because you couldn't just go to the store and buy that. You would have to ground up, I don't know, like pepper and shit yourself. But you would also have to grow peppers and shit too, and all
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's like
So,
I hit up my old buddy Arturo
ooh,
uh,
I try to.
because I can't remember his fucking name. I'm pretty sure it started with an E, but I don't know if it started with an E.
Estevan?
No.
Aw, I tried.
He was a chef at Eden, but he came up with a
Oh,
sandwich, and I would order it every day for lunch. He was trying to get it on the menu, but Eden didn't let him put it on the menu because it wasn't like the restaurant style of food.
what? Why? How can it
Uh,
not be? What was it?
it was a different culture of food.
Oh,
Like they
what
did,
culture does he hail from?
it was Mexican. It was
Oh, okay,
Hispanic culture,
Spanish.
like
Ah,
specifically
cool.
Mexico, but Hispanic. Um,
Wait, why not have
but he was like
some
mixing
Mexican food?
cultures. It was, but I hit up Arturo because I couldn't get a hold of him, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Wait, which sandwich?" And I just kind of listed off. I was like, "Well, off my memory, I remember it being like it was that weird bread that I could never pronounce. I think it started with a B. Uh,
Mm,
but it was the
bread.
fucking lemon chicken,
Ooh, I love lemon chicken.
and then it had sautéed onions and mushrooms on it with a
Ooh,
chipotle mayo mix.
chipotle sauce is pretty good.
And then I would also have them throw avocados on there because I used to get heartburn really bad. So I would be sitting there like avocado's good fat and that's good for your heart. And I was always eating ahi tuna.
Oh wow,
Uh,
we're learning.
but
Pretty shavakadu. No.
yeah, no, apparently I was able to name everything that was on the sandwich except for what the bread was because I don't know the name of the bread.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm. I nothing's ringing a bell. I think when we say starts with a B, I think of bread, but
no,
probably
I
has a name.
have it. I think it's written on a piece of paper inside my wallet. I don't know where my wallet is though, because I'm in my PJs.
Same, dude.
I mean, it's
I'm
the
like wearing a
weekend.
shirt.
I'm not gonna sit here fully dressed when I ain't doing shit. You know.
I typically hate wearing clothes
I'll be right
because
back.
I
I'm gonna go grab
sweat
a
a lot.
Jones soda.
All right, you do that. Hmm. Let's look at that topic list, shall we?
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure that he's in my phone contacts.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, maybe. You guys seemed close enough, I guess. Acquaintances.
It was Elmer.
Friends. Oh, really? Like the glue?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nah, he was a really good chef. Whenever I was moving away, they wanted to do a going away party. And they knew that
Ooh.
I wouldn't let them do that.
Mm.
But it was Super Bowl.
Mm.
So they said that they wanted to do the going away party and they wanted to do the Super Bowl party.
That's smart.
And I was basically just like, yeah, fuck it. You know, because I don't really watch sports. But
Yeah.
like,
Why not? Yeah. Before you leave, say goodbye to all your co and workers. Worker and co. No.
but yeah, no, he had a fucking giant wok in his house, like maybe 10 times the size of mine. Like, I have a standard size wok, you know.
Oh shit.
And he was using it to
They
make
take it to
chicken
Poland.
wings.
Ooh.
And they were the
Oh
best
my.
fucking hot wings that I've ever had.
Damn, dude, I'm jealous. I fucking love wings.
No, like all the girls were looking at his wife sideways. Like,
Why?
oh, you don't cook for him? And I'm sitting there like, she probably does cook for him, but why would she cook all the time when he can cook that kind of shit?
Yeah, he's the chef, dude.
It's like, yeah,
Like,
he
come on.
cooks all day long at work, but not that kind of food.
Mm. Even better, dude. They get better shit at home. That's even better, dude. Yeah, no, I love there's nothing better than home cooked meals.
But
Or
you
just
know,
cooked meals for you.
that
It's
is
just
my
that much
favorite
more special.
thing about freaking chefs, though, is they cook one type of food all the time, but that's not the type of food that they cook at home.
Oh yeah, especially if it's like a cultural thing. Yeah, no. It's very interesting.
You know, I've never had the Blue Jones soda. I normally get like their root beer, or I get the super clear like mystery flavor, but that one was out of stock, so I got the blue one, the berry
Oh.
lemonade soda.
Ooh. How is it?
Let me taste it again.
Oh, these sodas. Yeah, I've seen these at my work.
I don't like it.
Aw. I was smacking on you
It
ever had
tastes
the
like
Doritos?
it tastes like I'm drinking like you know the little like fire extinguisher like sour candy spray.
Yeah.
It tastes like I'm drinking the blue raspberry version of that.
Is it like candy?
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm still gonna drink it because I bought it, but I don't like it. I'm not buying
Mm.
this one again. I like their other sodas. They're a really
Yeah,
good
no.
soda company.
I love Doritos. They
Mm,
have pretty good orange soda, but I don't know. I love their pineapple. I bought the shit
no,
out of those.
it started with an S. It was their non-alcoholic wine. That is my favorite.
They had a non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah, no, it started with an S. It was like Serengeti or some shit.
Saranon? Sarnon or something?
Hey
I think
Google,
that's a wine name.
what is the Doritos non-alcoholic wine soda?
What if there's other flavors, dude?
Sangria Seniorial. However the fuck you say that.
Wow.
Seniorial. Uh, is a
Price Noir.
delicious and iconic Mexican brand of non-alcoholic sangria flavored soda.
Ooh. I don't think those were at my work. I don't know where I could find those. They only sold like two flavors of Doritos. So there was orange, which was good,
Andy,
and
fuck
pineapple,
off.
which I thought was better. But this wine, yeah, no, I never heard of it. How interesting. You want to talk about music? Because you said, so they say
Uh,
music is older than spoken language. But you say there's no
is
proof.
this download gonna fucking fail? Yep. Why
Or,
are all the downloads failing? Why can I not download a picture off of Google?
oh, what are you downloading? What happened?
Trying to download a picture of the fucking drink pack. It's the one on the left. You're getting
Oh.
another screenshot of it because I could download it for some
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
reason.
see if you can download it. I don't know. Your stuff is acting weird. Weird. So you think so they say music is older than spoken language? Is this true?
Yeah, no, people are saying that music is older than spoken language. Which it could be. Don't get me wrong. But there's no hard evidence, right?
Sure.
There's no
Yeah,
proof. Uh,
that's true.
but then on the other side of the spectrum, you have people saying that music is what comes after spoken language. You know, like it's a higher level of
Hmm.
understanding. So, like, which one do you think it is?
Hmm. Well, music is just really fascinating. Like how it's just like frequencies, right? It's just sound. And some people don't really care about music or don't really think of it in a special way, which blows my mind because I love music so much and I feel so much from it, but I don't know if that requires like a higher intelligence level. But I obviously it does take skill and talent, sure. But I mean, what about like creativity, right? Or like a driving force to make music. Some people like make music, but they don't care about music really. They're just doing it to make money, to
Okay.
get where they're going. So like I think it also depends like do you think of it as like a really like fulfilling thing for you for your life and stuff or just some kind of monetary thing which is also there to change your quality of life but in a different way.
Well, I
So
lean more towards it's older because I believe that we live in like a sound to matter universe, you know?
well what counts as music really like is wind
Well,
like music, right? Like when it goes to rocks, like Stonehenge, right? It
it
like creates different frequencies off
yeah,
of based off
it
of
can make
vibrations.
music, but you have to set things up in a specific way for it to do that.
That's
Um,
why it's set up that way to bounce off some frequencies,
but
some vibrations off of the rocks through the wind.
there's three main powers that make up everything, right?
What are
You
those?
have
What
heat
do you mean?
energy, electrical energy, and you have sound energy, right?
That's true. Yeah.
So, the way that my brain has come to think about this is you have sound energy, which is vibration. Everything vibrates at a different frequency, which means that everything that you're touching is a different sound vibration.
Yes.
You know, it's just so dense that you can't go through it, you know.
Exactly.
And then you have heat, which kind of
That's like a
lights
sensation.
everything up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it creates different temperatures here and there, but its main purpose is just to light everything up and make like things like chemical processes happen, you know. But then you have electricity, which literally brings life to everything.
Yes.
So I could
Which
very easily
powers
believe
things up.
that music is older than spoken language just because you would have to have sound to make literally anything.
I mean, it has been proven time and time again that you can make like any sound into music too. Like if you just go like I don't know if you can hear this, but like
Yeah.
I could make something out of that if
Tumble out
so
of bed
inclined.
and I stumble in the kitchen.
Exactly. So like yeah, no, definitely like I don't know, cavemen You think they knew about music?
Hmm.
Like they knew about fire, so I'm sure definitely at some point they would figure out like notice frequencies in a certain
You
different
know,
fundamental
I don't
level than
think that
just
cavemen were as violent as we think that they were.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it's I don't know, they were just surviving, trying to survive,
Well, no, because every
changing.
single skeleton that we found from back then, I'm pretty sure that almost none of them, if any of them, were killed with were like killed with any marks left that would resemble anything from a person attacking them. You know.
Right, yeah.
Uh so like what if instead of punishing somebody for like not wanting to help, they just did the like you don't eat, you don't work, but everybody's gonna have a spot or a point in time where they can't work. So instead of getting mad
Hmm.
at them or punishing them for not helping, you just turn it into a game of who can take care of them the most, you know? And then if somebody like kills something that's really impressive, everybody just goes, "Oh, it's not that cool. Like you could have done better."
You don't think there
You
was a
know?
hierarchy?
No, because if you do things like that, everybody stays humble, everybody helps everybody, and the only time somebody's kicked out of the group is if even after everybody's like persistently helped them, they still didn't get
Hmm.
back up and start helping, and at that point they get left behind.
Right. So, like if they don't commit, they
Yeah,
just like get abandoned.
it's like everybody contributes. Like if you're sick or maybe you're super depressed, you can take time away from helping and they'll just take care of you for like a day or two, you know. If you're
Hmm.
sick, then they'll just take care of you until you either croak or get better. Like,
Maybe, but there was probably definitely some times where it's just like, oh, a big animal's gonna come over and eat us. Here, let's take the useless and weaker one and probably just leave them to them
well, that's just nature.
so we can escape.
And
Yeah,
all those
so I
predators
think
tend to go after the weak ones, not the strong ones.
yeah.
They tend to make it easier for that animal to get by because they get rid of the elderly or they get rid of the sick.
Yeah, we definitely learned from animals how to self-preservate until we evolved past animals like way of thinking due to how many years we have not just evolved but changed in our learned behaviors
Well, and it's funny because like all
and
these
how we
different
take in the world and
animals,
society.
their bodies adapt by like changing color and like doing all this different stuff. Our bodies will adapt to the sun by changing color,
Right.
but they won't adapt to our surroundings by changing color. The only thing that actually seems to adapt in our body is our brain.
Yep. Mind over matter. I finally know what that means. Your mind is about the only thing that matters. Because
Like
if
all
your
these
mind
other
isn't
animals
intact, the
through
rest of you might
generations,
not
they'll
be.
grow like an extra limb or maybe they'll get a horn or, we
Yeah,
just get a
just a
bigger
little
brain.
extra. Yeah. I don't know. So we could take in more information, but I don't know. That would overload us faster too. So I don't know.
No, it's so that we can take in more information because the bigger your brain is, the better, the faster you can process shit.
Wouldn't that mean that the faster it fills up too,
Now,
with all these
mind you, if you
questions?
don't exercise your brain, no matter how big it is, you're gonna have a low IQ or a low processing speed, just because your
Yeah, you have
brain
to
as a
challenge
muscle
yourself.
is weak. You have to keep like continuously throughout your life challenge your brain. If you run out of shit that interests you, force yourself to learn a new language or some shit. Pick up a book
That's what
in a
hobbies
genre
are.
that you've never read and
Yeah,
start
do
reading
a
from the
hobby.
middle of it, you know?
And if the hobby you're doing doesn't fulfill you, then just do another hobby. Do something else.
Yeah,
Change.
you should
Change.
constantly be trying to learn something that you don't understand. Because if you don't, then you end up with like shit like Alzheimer's and dementia and like,
Yeah. Monotony.
like take
Monotony.
care of your body. Your brain is a muscle too.
Exactly. Brain, muscle. It's all. I mean, it's all together. Doesn't always seem to agree, but that's because your brain doesn't know what your body wants. So you need to give your body what it wants, not necessarily what your brain wants.
Also,
Cause
speaking of like how shit works, like the three main
yeah.
powers, why does our body, as many moving parts as it has, all this shit, barely
Mm-hmm.
needs any electricity to run?
Well,
Like our body,
that's just what blood is, right? It's just an endless flow.
yeah, well, like they say that our body generates electricity. I'm pretty sure it just pulls it in from outside, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but like it barely needs anything. But if we go to build any kind of machine, it needs way more electricity than our body can actually handle to run.
Yeah.
So are we really
Ah.
just building everything wrong? I feel like we should be able to run all this shit with the same, like, relatively the equivalent amount of energy that an animal's brain would take to run, considering that they're just computers.
Oh, definitely. I think we're stunning
And a brain is a quantum
our own
computer.
progress.
So if it can run on barely any energy, why does this shitty computer need that much? We're clearly doing something wrong. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely. I mean, it's. I think it's just of a great shift of like you pay more for less, like less quality, less reliability, just all this like bullshit. And then there's like other versions where someone took the care into the tech and they fix about all the problems. So yeah, it's definitely of that. Like I don't believe in like like production costs and shit. Like sure, but like there's definitely like with like RAM for like PC parts, they're just doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
They are literally holding RAM hostage
Yeah, no, they keep
from
giving
us.
it to AI
Yeah.
for free and charging us out the ass for it.
Yeah, and they're sucking down all the water with AI fucking data centers. So like they have infinite money. There is no excuse for this much failure. And I'm sure they know, but obviously they don't care because of greed. So, I mean, we could pretty much point about all the fingers to greed. But it is like, I
No,
don't
why
know.
don't we just make it
Is it
ourselves?
Yeah, exactly. Why don't we actually like learn, right?
Like, it can't be that hard to make it. I've seen maybe about 15 different people make one.
Well, it depends on what you're trying to make. I mean, there are definitely some things that are way easier to make than
No,
others.
they made like
Some that
64 gigabyte fucking RAM chips and put it in their computer, but they'd make it at home on their back porch.
well, you just gotta know how to solder mostly, and like know about the components,
Yeah, well, like
and
they would make
you
it
have to
from
be really
scratch
gentle.
using like
Yeah.
pretty much nothing. And I'm sitting there like, if you can make it from scraps and it can do all that, why are they charging that much for the same thing?
Yeah, but like less quality typically. Even if it's good quality, it's like this is more money than it ever was supposed to be.
Well, it's like I can make
But I
a
get
space heater in my house using two pots and a candle, and it's
yeah.
more effective than these radiating heaters that are along my floorboard. It'll heat my entire fucking house for hours.
Damn. Yeah, see now that's fucking
You know how
ridiculous.
much it would cost to make it?
How much?
$30.
Yeah, for like a 2 pound. Yeah.
All I need is
I
two
mean,
pots and some candles.
yeah, it is I think it's very important to
Like,
know
there's so
what you're
much
getting
old
into.
world knowledge that we have forgotten. Like, that's literally just two clay pots, and it's just using thermal energy to your advantage.
Yeah, and also it's like that thing, where like AI is cannibalizing everything that was humanly touched. So it's hard to find like, regular stock images and not like AI generated ones. Unless typically for like Shutterstock, which is like my favorite brand, because they have the fucking stupidest, silliest of images that can just instantly just like exemplify like a simple word or feeling
Yeah.
for like comedic effect or whatever.
Yeah, no, whenever
And
I
I
get down
hope
to
those are
Arizona.
never fall into the black hole that is AI. I will cry.
No, they
I will
will.
save those Shutterstock images. That's why I'm gonna save them, and they better not take them away from me. Those are my Shutterstock images.
No, they're going to. How have we already been
No.
talking for an hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah, there's still so much we have to talk about. This
Why
one's
didn't
too
why
hard.
didn't we record last week again?
I said in the beginning, because I'm
uh
awesome. I'm an awesome partner.
damn. Yeah, no, because we've gotten through what, two of them? Three of them?
Yeah, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, the USA is only 250 years old and it's already dying. How does that make you feel?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember being told, "Oh, it's 243." That was a bit ago. Now it's like, you know, 250. So I don't know. I'd say we're about the quarter of the way there. Yeah. I don't know
I
why, but I think we're definitely a quarter of the way there.
the shift between fun experience type games and addictive store held trash, just piles of junk food. What the fuck does that mean? And how much did you smoke before you typed that?
A lot. I've been smoking on Pineapple Express, which I will talk about the movie before we end the podcast. But yeah,
Cheers.
cheers. By the way, I took a hit already. I'll take another one. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so you know how games were just like supposed to be like fun little experiences, right? That you like play, supposed to like have like a lasting impact. It's like supposed to be like art or something, right?
Yeah.
But now a lot of these games obviously have like a bunch of battle passes and fucking season passes and all this bullshit, and like this like fucking downloadable, buyable fucking content with their own stupid little currency that you have to spend real world money on. So it's just like it's still like a fucking casino. Like, would you rather have loot boxes that was banned or this fucking hellscape of a system where there's just endless skins for like 20 bucks?
I'd rather have the loot boxes where you just get one random fucking thing. Because with the
Now,
loot
see,
boxes, if you got something that you already had, it just gave you an in game currency that would allow you to buy the items later that you wanted.
exactly. Like, I remember, I'd say the one thing where the loot boxes thing like worked in my personal experience was like Black Ops 3, because you could play matches and get, crypto keys, and then you could get like rare cases.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking love
You
that
could get
shit.
them. Yeah,
Dude, even
yeah, you
on
could
Black
get
Ops
them from
4,
playing the game.
even on Black Ops 4, you just go to the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
what do
yeah.
what do they fucking call it?
Black market.
Yeah.
That yeah, that's what it's like always been called until they like, well, got rid of it. Which I mean, the loot box thing was pretty cancerous in Star Wars Battlefront 2. But I mean, there was obviously a better way to introduce the system. Like I think Black Ops 3 did it like the best.
Damn.
You either
Speaking of
you
Black Ops,
either
should we play some BO2 after this?
Oh, sure, I'm down. I still got my server. I still got it set
I
up.
still got
I
my
got it
polarium,
set
my
up.
plutonium, my whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called.
yep. Guys, we learned how to do custom modded clients like a boss because the servers are gone. But
Yeah.
oh wait, let me mention this. They're bringing apparently in July, this is a rumor, but it is real. They're bringing Black Ops 2 to PlayStation 5.
So the servers are gonna be
So,
back up?
yeah, they're going to bring the servers back with the
Fuck
Black Ops
yeah.
2. And I'm like, dude, that's
So are we gonna
awesome.
have to
What?
buy it again, or are they just gonna bring the servers back?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we might have to fucking buy it again, dude. I swear, if it's 60 again or something, I'm gonna be like, bro,
Yeah,
ain't
no.
no way.
If I have to spend that much for a game that I already fucking have, I'm not gonna get the new one. I'll just continue on the old one.
Yeah, just open up the servers, man. Fix them. You can fix them. You just won't because you suck. Infinity War. No, not Infinity War. Sorry. Activision. Fuck you.
Hilarious.
Yeah, malaria. Hope you get it.
Hope you get gone of herpes syphilis. Cause I hate
Yeah, hoping
mosquitoes.
hope an elephant sits on your head and crushes it like a little grape.
Dude, I forgot that I put that word in a song.
You put that's a word?
Yeah, gone of herpes syphilis.
Herpesiposyphilis. That's wow.
It's just
That's
herpes.
fantastic. Oh, I thought you were trying to add like 3 or 4 STDs in one.
Nope, that's just herpes' actual name, gonorrhea herpes.
Gonorrhea herpesipolis. That is a weird fucking name. I get what and herpes is a weird name. That's worse. Or is it better?
Yeah, no, because
It's
it
better to
was
say.
the Dear Mosquito songs. I said, have they given me HIV or gonorrhea herpes?
Yeah, no, you don't want herpes. It's gross. You'll be like Brian Griffin.
You'd be like everybody that ever got a cold sore.
Yeah. It's hard for games to feel like gourmet meals nowadays because of all the fucking junk food like fucking mindset that we have where it's just like constant never ending content with like no point, no merits, no bite.
And
It's
then there's games like
just
Mecha Chameleon that you were playing 2 days ago.
now that is a masterpiece. I love Mecha Chameleon. See, that's a good game. People call that friend slop. I think that is it's not because it is actually a completely original idea that has never been thought of. It's
It's
fun.
a spin-off of Prop Hunt, but it's the first of its kind.
Exactly. Like how has no one ever thought of that? It's genius. It's a great game. I love it. Yeah.
People are just
And
saying that because they're mad that they can't get it.
they can't get. That's
It's
true.
PC only. They're just mad because they're console players.
Yep. Those filthy dirty console players. Dude, I could have swore I saw it on Game Pass like a week ago,
Dude, how the
but I
fuck would
guess
you even
not.
play that on controller?
Dude, I swear, dude. Y is for the paint mode, right? Stay with me. You could use the left stick and the right stick to like shrink and biggen the brush size. You could, move the wheel on that while you're in paint mode
How are
because
you
you
gonna
can't move while in paint
accurately
mode.
and quickly paint?
Well, uh lower the stick sensitivity
Hey, Dylan's
so it's
online.
like you can be more deliberate. He's online?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
I'm
just
taking a
I'm just
shit.
staring at the fucking the list, and I looked on the right of the screen because I got a little like notey, and it was like online because there's the host, which is us, and
Oh
then there's
yes.
online too. There's the Craig bot, which we tried to use to
That is
record the podcast and it didn't work. And then there's
uh
the dumb Dylan eating right now.
oh, we shouldn't bother him. He's eating right now.
He's always eating.
Yep. Like I think he should eat more, honestly.
Yeah, no, he doesn't eat
He's
enough.
yeah. All right. You think we have time to talk about going from hating anime to like pretending to watch it?
We have 11 minutes.
All right. Let's see. All right. So, anime, right? You watch it. You
Yeah,
know what it is.
I've
It's
been watching it since I
Japanese.
was a baby.
Yeah, Japanese cartoons. It's cool. It's awesome. It's different. It's awesome. Um, and people were like really like fucking hating on it. Like this is for weirdos and degenerates and stuff. And obviously, some of it does cater to them, but not all of it. Obviously, there's still great anime.
Yeah, like have you ever seen that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
Exactly, a masterpiece. I actually heard that is a
Yeah, no, that
masterpiece.
one is legitimately a masterpiece. It just has a dumbass name.
Yeah. So there you go.
But the
And I
name is
watched.
the premise of the story. So
I'm glad that it summarizes in the title. I always appreciate that, so I know what I'm getting into. But now people are pretending to watch it. Like people are like fucking pretending to watch like the anime that like everyone is watching. And that's even more pathetic cuz like I get it. One Piece has like 2000 episodes. I'm not going to watch it, but I'm not going to say that I watched it, you know.
Yeah, no, but then
And
like
like
any One Piece fan that I've ever met will be like, "Have you seen One Piece?" And I'm like, "I've seen like the first 500 episodes, and then I got bored." And they'll only talk to me about like the first 500 episodes, and that's just in case I want to continue watching the show.
how do you have that many episodes of a show? How? That dude, that would get
Dude,
so
it's still
boring.
not finished.
I know.
He
They're
still
going
hasn't found the treasure.
it's literally the dumbest thing ever, dude. Like people complain about The Simpsons being on for so long, but like, dude, One Piece, bro.
No, One Piece is actually really good. I'm just like,
I heard it's really good, but like, dude,
it's
that many
kind of
episodes?
slow
No.
paced.
Yeah, no. With that many episodes, slow paced. Yeah, dude, it's like the snail.
No, like
Like
it's
the day
fast
I'll watch
paced,
One
and then it
Piece is when the
randomly gets
snail
slow,
touches
and
me.
then it gets super fast again, and then it randomly gets slow.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I could like really only handle like maybe 5 seasons at the most of a show typically.
I don't watch Dragon Ball.
I love Dragon
Because if you
Ball.
watch
Dude,
Dragon Ball, then you gotta watch Dragon Ball Z, then you gotta watch Dragon Ball Super.
what
But
about
if you want to go
I
in the
watched
order
Dragon
that they
Ball Z
came
Kai.
out, that's the same thing as Dragon Ball Z. It's just the clean version for kids. Um,
I watched on 4 Kids. Yeah.
yeah, no, like a few scenes were changed so that it wasn't as gory and they weren't cussing.
Uh yeah, it was still pretty good. Yeah, nah. They did a pretty good
They
job.
didn't air Dragon Ball on that shit because there's way too many scenes where it just like shows some dude's junk, typically Goku. But
Yeah. Just Goku Dong.
well, they
And
were doing that because he's a kid that grew up in the mountains and he's not from this planet, so he doesn't understand shit.
yeah, he doesn't
So
know
it was,
customs, so his little Dinkle is out. Yeah, I've seen a few clips because randomly, I mean, definitely statistically in this life you are bound to come across a random Dragon Ball clip.
yeah.
And it's usually of the old show. Like
No,
when
like
Master Roshi was like really
people
pervy towards
people
Bulma.
will always be like, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z is the best," or "Oh, Dragon Ball Super," or "Oh, Dragon Ball GT." No, Dragon Ball, the original one, is the best.
Really, the humble beginnings.
Yeah, no, like all the other ones, yeah, they're cool, but there's no like real character growth.
What
You
are you
know,
talking about? What about during the
like
Frieza saga? That was a whole. I was emotional as fuck during the Frieza saga
yeah,
in Dragon Ball Z. And then Cell,
but
dude, Cell was
Dragon Ball
amazing.
is Goku going from an idiot kid all the way up to a teenager,
Yeah, and then
just
to an
focusing on his character growth, which is why it's the best out of all of them, because
that is good,
it has
especially
the
if you give a
most
big fuck about Goku.
it has the most drama in it. So it has the most like appeal whenever you're watching it. It's the most entertaining.
Really, the most drama. I've only seen a few clips and it seemed mostly like very very funny and chill and oh, Master Roshi's a pervert. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, no, it seems like that, but if you sit down and watch it and like pay attention to the
Oh
story,
yeah.
those are just like the jokes that they throw in there.
Yeah, nah, I've only watched Dragon Ball Z Kai from the Frieza to the Cell saga. Then I don't know, I think there's a Kid Buu.
Yeah, did you ever watch the Fat Boo turn everybody into chocolate?
The really fat Buu that's really powerful and fat. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't watch the whole saga, but I think he went Super Saiyan 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4-3, something like that.
It was Super
43.
Saiyan. For Boo, it was Super Saiyan 4, I believe.
Yeah, where he had really long. He had hair like Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, that
That was
was
hype as
3.
fuck. That's 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
4 is whenever he goes from having like the long hair. Because you
mm-hmm.
have like, you have Super Saiyan where his hair goes gold, right?
Yep, golden
Then you have
hair.
Super Saiyan 2 where it goes kind of like Sonic's porcupine
And
head.
there's lightning. And there's lightning.
And then you have Super Saiyan 3 where his hair gets long.
Yes. So wait, isn't 4 where he has like a yeah, his hair is like more out. It looks like a bush.
It's kind of like the long hair, but longer. And then you have Super
Yeah,
Saiyan 5, which is pretty much just a monkey.
where he's like in like monkey robes and shit. Cause they're like monkeys. I never got that. How are they monkeys? Are they monkeys?
Yeah,
They're monkeys, right?
they're Saiyans. So on
Saiyans
the
are
planet
monkeys?
that they're from, they're basically evolved apes.
Oh. So the Frieza racism was just correct.
Yeah.
Because Frieza was like, you monkeys! Nah, that kind of sounds like Vegeta. You monkeys! Something like that, yeah. That was
Yeah,
actually
no,
pretty
but
good.
they were literally monkeys.
Wow. The more you learn, you know. Hmm.
But that's why they always cut the tail off of the kids, because whenever a full moon came across, they would turn into giant fucking apes.
Yeah, that happened with Piccolo. Yeah, I remember that. He's like, I thought this kid was weak, but he's so powerful. It's like, dude, of course he is, dude. He's Goku's son. How could he not
Did
be
you see the part
powerful
in
as
Dragon
fuck?
Ball Z when I think it was
Vagina.
I think it was Vegeta that turned into the fucking ape,
Oh yeah, he turned ape too.
and everybody had to try to fucking whoop his ass.
Yeah. They don't use the Dragon Balls anymore. That shit is useless now, dude. Like, that was a whole thing, remember? Now it's not.
No, they still use them.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
they
I
use them.
barely watch Super. There's like a weird cat guy now. I don't know who
Well,
that
in
is.
Super, they aren't using the Earth's Dragon Balls very often. They're using the universe's Dragon Balls.
Oh, they have Universal Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Wow, how convenient.
Well, that whole fucking that whole competition that they're having is to get all of them.
Oh yeah, that's what the whole thing is about, right? He goes Super Saiyan God. He gets
Yeah.
blue. He looks like
Well, that's just
fucking
Super
blue
Saiyan Blue.
Gatorade.
Whenever he was Super Saiyan God, he was like red, and he wasn't as powerful as he was on Super Saiyan Blue.
Then he becomes like Saiyan Pink because I have his skin in Fortnite. Super Saiyan Rose, right?
That was whenever his body got stolen by a Supreme Kai in another universe.
Wow. Who the fuck is Kai? Kai?
You need to just watch the show, bro.
Want some super? That'd be super.
Yeah, no, just sit down and watch some Super, bro. Just start at
All right,
Dragon Ball.
fine.
Just start at Dragon Ball and go all the way through. The only
All
reason
the
that
way
I won't
through.
watch GT is because it was not written by the original creator. It's a spin-off.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a spin-off. Yeah. Isn't that what
Um,
Goten? Doesn't have Goten in it? Another one of Goku's his
well, it's
sons.
Goku's like grandkid.
Oh, that was like son, like Goten or something. Oh wait, yeah, no, you're right. I think yeah, Goten.
Yeah, no, it's like his great great grandson.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered Trunks. Isn't that Vegeta's son in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know Dragon Ball. I know Ball.
You remember when Trunks tried to attack Goku with a sword, and Goku stopped it with his finger?
And then he's like, "What's the big idea?" or something like that. And then Vegeta's like, "Kakarot, I need nicotine. No!" He's like, and Goku's like, "Ah, well, I only have my vape, and the nearest convenience store is miles away." He's like, "I don't have time, Kakarot. Give me the vape." And they have like a really long fight scene, and they almost destroy the planet, and then I don't know, maybe
Even
Kid
though
Buu
he could
shows
have
up
just
again.
went and got his fucking.
Yeah, what an idiot. Vegeta's not the uh the smartest tool in the shed, dare I
And
say.
that has been Mindbreaker.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for glistening.
Remember, if it didn't break your brain, think
If it didn't make
harder,
sense,
and if it did make sense, think harder.
use your brain. It makes sense. Just use your brain.
Yeah, but if it makes sense to you,
Yeah.
then it doesn't make sense. You should try again.
You should try to make sense of nothing. You might find something.
Or maybe you'll find nothing.